Good morning, everybody. I am here for a very short little thought to ponder or moment of the day or morning devotion, whatever you want to call it. And I want to talk about something that I kind of hit on in a post yesterday, but it's a story that sometimes is overlooked in the Old Testament, but it really has a lot of meaning. So it just really, it hit home with me when I was studying earlier. And so I wanted to just present it to you guys for something to think about. You know, and it's all about how we behave in the face of our enemies, because this is a big thing. And boy, is it difficult to stay on the right track when sometimes all you want to do is retaliate. All you want to do is take matters into your own hands and just boom, this is what they deserve, so this is what they're going to get. But that's not what we're supposed to do. And also, if you think about it, those situations never work out the way you think they're going to. You don't feel that feeling of justice that you think you're going to feel. As a matter of fact, you often feel shame and guilt and embarrassment for how you may have behaved. Or, you know, as they say, lowering yourself to that level. And then it puts you right there beside the behavior that you despise to begin with. So the story that I was looking at earlier is in Genesis, way back at the beginning. And this is the story of Hagar. And sometimes, like I said, it's not a story that gets a lot of attention. But during this time, God had told Abraham that he was going to have children. And his wife, Sarah, seemingly barren. She couldn't have any kids. And so she offered up her maid, basically is what she was, her helper, her assistant, the one that did everything for her, offered her up to her husband and said, here, you know, you can produce an heir this way. And that was common practice back then. I'm not sure how well that would go over now. But anyhow, point being, she did get pregnant. And then Sarah started to despise her because she wanted to be the one that produced an heir. And back then, a woman's worth was actually measured by her ability to produce children. So if you couldn't produce children, you know, what good are you to your husband, so to speak? I'm not saying that was all of it, but anyhow. So seeing that this other woman is doing the one thing that she wanted to do, it actually caused her to be very cruel to her. Even though this woman had done what she asked her to do, it wasn't her fault. Sarah was still angry with her. She treated her very badly, so much so that Hagar decided to flee. Now, back then, for a woman, if you didn't have a household to be a part of, you're on your own. You have no means of survival. But that's how bad the treatment was. Hagar took off. She said, no more. Can't take it anymore. But God was with Hagar. And she prayed, and she was a godly woman. And God told her, go back. Go back. Face your enemy. Go back, because I've got this. And you will be blessed more than you can even comprehend if you'll just go back. So in Genesis 16, verse 13, she says, you are the God who sees me. For she said, I have now seen the one who sees me. That's something we forget. We forget that God sees us. He sees us where we are. He sees everything that you're going through. You know, sometimes when that person is just really treating you badly and you think, I just wish somebody could see this besides me, you know, and that feeling of wanting someone to see it is often what causes people to lash out on social media. They get on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, and they post ugly things about this person, or memes that, you know, would express their fact that they're upset and everything else, and degrade the other person. And the reason people do that is because they want somebody to see what they're going through. They want them to actually see it, because if you're not there experiencing it, sometimes you don't see it. A lot of people who treat others badly get in front of other people and they're just sugar sweet. And so the person who has been mistreated just you just want somebody, oh, if you could just see how they were treating me 5 minutes ago, you know. But I'm here to tell you, we serve a God who sees you. He sees exactly what you're going through, and He's in charge of it. So when you focus on Him, when you keep Him first and foremost in your mind, He's going to take care of all this for you. And when you keep Him first and foremost in your mind, you will also see that your whole attitude changes. That anger, that bitterness, that feeling of needing to be seen and heard, it lessens. It goes away. So you are benefiting yourself by following just that simple little guideline. And in this story, when Hagar goes back, she is blessed. She has descendants. And as I said, a woman's worth was based on her descendants. So for her to have this many children and descendants, it's like gold. So our God is here, as it says in verse 13, I have now seen the one who sees me. So don't forget that He sees you and He's there going to bat for you. Let Him take care of the vengeful feelings you might have, and your life will be better for it. So there's your thought to ponder for today, and I will see you guys later.